Day 90. Can you believe it? Day 90 of Peter and Doxie sailing from New South Wales to Queensland here in Tin Can Bay. And yes, the sun is shining again. Yoo-hoo! So yeah, and you should see the morning out there. It is glassy, not a breath of wind. So yeah, eerie but beautiful. So let's see what we can do with day 90. Looks like it's going to be a good one. I'm going to go ashore, so which is going to be good for the engine on the dinghy. If you've been following, that fell into the sea a couple of days ago, and it was resurrected yesterday. It was out of the sea straight away, but resurrected by a mechanic and got it going again. So happy days. Anyway, let's see how this day unfolds. Before we get into the day, this is my 4 o'clock pit stop, and then I've gone up on deck just to have a look. The stars are just amazing. You can't probably see them, of course. The light's just coming across. The still water is just so peaceful. You just feel like you're sort of isolated in the universe somewhere with just space in every direction. So anyway, I'm sorry to bore you with this part. We'll move on. Over there at Coolio. Heralds a beautiful day. Perfect. Jeez, seems like the Tin Can Bay Navy. Not this guy. That's the 7 other ones going the other way. I think they've all come from Carlo. So anyway, look out Tin Can Bay, you're going to get raided. Squiddly Diddly and his mates. Glorious, look at it. It's 11:30 in the morning and it's still like this. And the other thing that's glorious is that the engine started on the 2nd or 3rd pull. So, winner, winner. Very happy. It's still stuttering a little bit, but I guess we expect that. I will go and look for new spark plugs to obviously rectify that. Right, we're back ashore. Engine behaved itself. It actually started on about the 3rd pull, which really surprised me. I thought I was in for a bit of a session there, but no, it was good. Still a little bit of stutter, as I guess as things work through. But yeah, new spark plug is definitely on the list. So I'll see if they have them at the Chandlery. Otherwise I'll have to order online probably, I guess. I'll just sit here a bit and just update all my devices, software updates, more movies to watch, Netflix. Yeah, that's handy. Now I'll head down to the Chandlery to see if they sell spark plugs for output motors. Okay, well that's a negatory on the spark plug at the Chandlery. Yeah, it seems to be the spark plug that even people who've got all of them don't have that one. Anyway, looks like I might have to check online and get an order happening. Yeah, so the flat calm we had coming in, there's a little breeze now from the west. So it's not a bad thing, it's quite nice. It's about 1 something now, I don't know how that happened, so I'm hungry. I'll find something to eat down here. It's not a bad little spot, this place, is it? This tide's coming in. The greens and the blues and the reds, no entry. Anyway, let's see if we can find somewhere to eat. So I've just come across to the other side of the peninsula. That'll be a hop, skip and a jump, but you can see, if I mentioned earlier on, I think I did, why I'm not coming around this side to go to the supermarket and the post office. I'm not dragging my dinghy across that lot. There was a bit of back burning going on there. Hopefully that's what it is. And just looking up towards the beach where I would have gone in the dinghy. I think there's a cafe over there. I might go and see what they've got. Porn. Yeah, no. I had to wait a while for this burger, but it looks really good. So, yeah, we'll just take that as it is. And this is where I'm having it. Watching the tide coming in slowly. Feeling a little bit more sluggish after that hamburger. It was a good one. So, yeah, I see a petrol station. They might have spark plugs. Okay, nothing at the servo. Not surprising. I'm going to head up to the post office now, collect stuff and recollect other stuff. Okay, here we go again. Okay, been to the post office. I got my parts for the mounts, the rubber parts. Still can't go ahead until I get the metal parts, but at least we got something coming in. I also re-picked up the parcel that I left at the supermarket last week, so which is the light bulb basically for the navigation lights. Well, that kind of looks like Tin Can Bay's on fire, but it's not, thankfully. Actually, I wonder if it's my birthday cake from a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, that many candles, man. Well, a warm day, very welcome. Lots of walking, about 7k I think, just with intermittent shopping and stuff along the way. So I think I'm ready for this import. Yeah, so it came up a westerly just as I got to the dock before, and now it's an easterly, which I quite like because it actually blows the stern of the boat towards the sun, which is the solar panel. But yeah, look at these guys up here. That's apparently there's a very strong jet stream coming through at the moment, all the way from the top of WA. Winds up there in excess of 280 kilometers per hour. So yeah, if you're flying to the east, you'll get there before you leave. Ah, it's glorious. Enjoying the Winnie. Thanks, Bean. Okay, this time I managed to get my parcels home. So this should be the rubber parts for the mounts. This should be the light bulbs for the navigation lights. That's the one I left at the supermarket. In fact, I went to the supermarket and I sort of mentioned it. And they're like, oh, it was you. Yeah, we found it over. And she pointed somewhere. So God knows how I dropped it or whatever I did. Anyway, got it home. Tomorrow's job, I'll do that. I'll open that tomorrow just to see what I've got. Not much more I can do with it though. So anyway, I've got it to the stage. So that was the end of Tuesday. And I've walked my feet off. Well, done about 7k, but it was carrying stuff and groceries on the way back. So yeah, I got my steps in, so that's good. Got some sun and yeah, lots of fresh air too. So yeah, it's been a successful day. I've managed to get some shopping done. What else did I do? Yeah, fill up water tanks, did a lot of walking, had a nice hamburger at the snack shack. They're not the quickest in the world, but the hamburger was really nice, so it was worth the wait. So, and just got to sit and eat it by the sea. So, yeah, all good. And yes, for those of you who have been following me for a while, yeah, no fish and chips. I didn't have fish and chips. Felt like a change. So there you go. And don't get too concerned. Yeah, so got the packages in. That's nice. I'll open those tomorrow. Obviously, the rubber mounts I can't do much with yet, but the bulbs for the navigation lights I certainly can. So we'll get done what we get done. I think it's supposed to be a nice day again tomorrow. We probably will get some rain after that for a little while. So as you saw, the clouds just before the jet stream, yeah, it's quite impressive. So the weather always puts on a good show. Sometimes shows we don't want, but most of the time it's pretty good. Anyway, thank you for following, persevering with me. Yeah, I can't tell you what's going to happen next. But yeah, things will, that's for sure. So hang in there with me. Follow along, like, comment. Yep, thanks for all the comments. I really do appreciate them, as I keep saying. Don't forget to share it around, and of course, subscribe, then you won't miss any. Yeah, I know. No excuse. Anyway, this is Dawn Raider.